How humans have evolved to succeed. Humans' earliest ancestors can be traced back over 7 million years ago, where the era of hominins began. Slowly, over those years, emerged Homo sapiens. It was no mistake though, many hominin species existed over this time period. But Homo sapiens, the modern-day humans, succeeded in the race of evolution and are the only hominin species left today. We are born winners and we have evolved to succeed. It was survival of the fittest. It wasn't our physical body that helped us win the battle of the races. The last known hominin species was the Neanderthal. We coexisted for a while. The Neanderthal were bigger and stronger than us. They had the ability to create tools and hunt, but an event separated them from us. Around 40,000 years ago, an ice age hit, causing Europe to freeze over. It lasted for around 1,000 years. Over this time span, the much larger by number and bigger in stature Neanderthals started to die off, while we Homo sapiens managed to survive. But what was it that gave us the edge? Well, scientists now put it down to two main things. Number one was the ability to adapt and overcome issues. This helped mainly with food sources and our sense of community and togetherness. Whilst we were weaker than Neanderthals, we were a lot more intelligent and also had created artwork based on our community and tribalism. Coming together kept us warm, helped distribute food and devise plans. Neanderthals were stuck in their ways by hunting large mammals and eventually ran out of food sources and couldn't adapt to come together to work on a communal solution. Winning wasn't everything, it was the only thing. Our species didn't have a choice. We had to dominate other animals, manipulate our surroundings, and cultivate the world around us to work for the human. It was win at all costs. Losing was not an option. The only other option was death and extinction. Our impressive ability to survive is written in our DNA. You were born into arguably the most powerful species that has ever lived in the known universe. And if that doesn't make you feel powerful, I don't know what will. You are powerful beyond measure, and use this power wisely. Over many thousands of years, we have developed to succeed, to win at all costs. Success is written in our DNA. Our very existence is largely down to our ability to not quit. To overcome and adapt, to come together. If we can survive an ice age that killed off some of the most impressive animals to have lived on Earth, then modern day society should be something we can easily manipulate to our favor. If we are living in a rapidly changing space, where yesterday's goals, ambitions, and desires are quickly moving on and it is on to us to adapt to this world, modern-day entrepreneurs will struggle to stick to a 5-year plan. We will have to be flexible and willing to change at any moment. Knowing this before starting an endeavor is extremely important. Like our close relative, the Neanderthal, we can be extremely stubborn. Once we have made our plans, we like to stick to them as closely as possible. But when circumstances change, so should plans. We are a communal species, and although recently we have managed to distance ourselves from each other, it is widely known that having the right group of people around you will improve your chances of succeeding in life. You must now have a great core of friends and family who will help push you and support your ambitions. It is written in your DNA to be a winner. That is why you are here. From our species' survival to the race in the womb, it is in our nature to succeed. We need to tap into our instincts to win. You have an almost unnatural ability for intuition. If you're an entrepreneur, being in this state of consciousness will separate you from the rest. As an athlete, you will play more rhythmically to a flow. In all walks of life, you will excel above others. You must tap into your primal instincts and think on a higher level. It seems counterintuitive to do so. Being more primal is seen as stupid or clumsy, but for us it isn't. Touching base with your instincts is as primal as it gets. You have to trust your gut feeling. Never apologize for trusting your gut. Your brain can play tricks on you, your heart can blind, but your gut is always honest. You've probably had that feeling where everything on paper looks right. The numbers add up, the people are nice, the plan seems to be concrete, but you just have a feeling deep down in your gut that something isn't right. In hindsight, you probably have stories where your gut feeling saved you, or maybe you ignored your gut and you wish you hadn't. We don't really understand that gut feeling, but it stems from our primal self and faith in our sharp natural instincts. We are still competing with our surroundings. The earth is constantly changing, largely due to us. Our surroundings change, job prospects change, and challenges we face are new. Which means there are many new opportunities and many new ways to succeed and conquer. Just because we are no longer living in the communal caves we once shared doesn't mean we have lost the innate ability to be the most powerful animal on Earth. In these times, we had a reason to rapidly excel, but now in the ever-growing concrete jungle, we can skate by life as just another blip on a population counter. You need a drive, you need a reason, you need an ambition to change your surroundings and advance the human species. Every success story is pushing us forward, making our DNA stronger, and with the hardest times in front of us, we look forward collectively to succeed in life. You may seem small, but together we can make an impact. The greatest way to help the human race is by first succeeding yourself.
If you enjoy these types of videos, you can sign up to audible.com for a free 30-day trial and get a free audiobook of your choice from authors and speakers like Gary Vee, Tony Robbins, and many more. You can keep the book even if you cancel before the trial ends. Click the link in the description to find out more.